Good morning, folks. This is Mr. Dan coming to you from the Landscape Design Classroom, and today I'm going to talk to you about floral design tools and supplies. So, what are the basic tools and supplies used to create floral designs? Successful floral design uses tools for cutting, mechanics such as foam, tape, adhesives for holding and placing items, containers such as vases, baskets, etc. And we're going to talk about a bunch of different sections here today, including cutting tools, tape and adhesive, floral foam, fastening tools, and containers. So once you get into the PowerPoint that is offered to you through Canvas, you'll be able to jump to each section to help you out with your learning for this. So let's talk about cutting tools first. You want to make sure you invest in good quality, use tools for their intended uses, keep tools clean to avoid spreading bacteria, keep blades sharp. Some cutting tools examples. The set on the left is a set of floral pruners. They're for cutting thick stems, never used for wire. And on the right, you have floral wire cutters or snips that are used specifically for cutting wire. You shouldn't be cutting regular plants with these. So cutting silk flowers is fine, or just regular wire, but do not use on ribbon or plant material. Some floral ribbon scissors. These are for cutting ribbon, netting, foil, and fabric, not used on plant materials. And then a floral stem stripper. These are for stripping thorns and leaves from roses. So you put that on your hand, you take it down the side. You don't cut yourself while you're taking these off, and you're good to go. So we have a short blade knife on the left. You use these for fresh flower stems, and they create a really nice diagonal cut. Long serrated knife. These are used to cut floral foam or styrofoam. Tape and adhesive materials. Various adhesives and tapes are used to keep flowers in position in the container, secure the mechanics of a floral design. As you can see in this picture, you're putting floral foam down into the bowl, and then you're using a tape to hold it in there. So if you're taking it for a ride somewhere, or somebody's like really jostling it, it won't come flying out. Waterproof tape and anchor tape, pressure sensitive, fast, easy to use, all-purpose method for holding soaked or dried foam in place, attached to clean, dry container, stays firm when wet, sticks to almost anything, several widths and colors, and can be used to make a grid on a vase opening for flower placement. Floral tape, also called stem wrap, is a strong, waxy, stretchable, and adheres to itself. Used for fresh, dried, or silk flower stems. Adhesive activated with stretching. Common colors are green, white, twig, brown. Used for corsages and boutonnieres, fastening stems together, lengthening and strengthening stems, and covering wire. So floral adhesive clay, waterproof and heatproof. Used to position candles, figurines, anchor pins, frogs, ribbon, tissue, and fruit. Surfaces must be absolutely dry and dust-free, and avoid using on expensive containers because it can leave a sticky residue. So some more on adhesives. Double-sided tape, sticky on both sides, used to attach baskets together and to attach florist foil to containers. Spray adhesive, used for lightweight items, spray on and let sit until tacky. Glue guns, pan melt glue pot, plastic melts when heated, hardens quickly as it cools. Use caution, can cause severe burns. Glue guns, there's two kinds here. Hot temp uses round glue sticks, best holding power. Low temp uses oval glue sticks and is safer. Pan melt glue pots uses glue pellets or broken glue sticks. Low temperature and covers more surface area, can use two hands. So maybe in floral foam, use this to hold the flower stems in a floral arrangement. Thoroughly soak with preservatives or treated water before use. You want to make sure you hold that down in the water until all the bubbles stop coming up. So many types, shapes, and sizes. Blocks are cut with a serrated knife to size. Bouquet holders for wedding bouquets come with straight and angled handles. And whenever you're cutting it in here, you can actually even use a piece of wire to cut down through that as well. But we will go through that in class, typically around Christmas time. So fastening tools, we have For wire, many types, pre-cut lengths, paddles, spools, measured by gauge number. A higher number is thinner, more flexible. A lower number is thicker, more rigid. And covered, uncovered, and in painted colors. So way to use wire, lengthening and supporting flower stems, creating artificial stems, using decorative wire for interest and drama, making hanging loops and securing materials to reeds, and using chenille stems for boughs and decorative accessories. So let's take a look at some fascinating tools here. We have anchor pins and foam prongs. These are used to secure floral foam to the bottom of a container attached with hot glue or waterproof clay. Candle stake holders, which we use in here for floral arrangements for Christmas, especially when using pine and all that. So we'll be going over that. These are small, inexpensive green containers used to hold candles in floral foam. Just stick it right in the top. Used with floral clay for the stable positioning. So water tubes, used to keep fresh cut flowers alive in a box or when wrapped. It looks like a mini test tube with a lid and a hole for the flower stem. So water picks, they're used to keep fresh flowers alive when inserted into pots or plants. Potted plants or foam. Looks like a tube with a pointed end at the base. Frogs, needlepoint, pinpoint holders used to hold fresh flowers were visible. Floral foam would interfere with the design. Greening pins used to hold items such as Spanish, reindeer, or green moss in place. And wooden and steel picks used to attach bows, ribbons, toy animals, and novelties to an arrangement. Used to attach, lengthen, or support stems in styrofoam or other holding devices. Steel pick, these are attached using a special steel pick machine. They're very sharp, so make sure you're staying cautious, practicing safety. And sizes include 1 3/4 inch, 2 1/8, 2 1/8 of an inch, and 3 inches. And wooden picks, green or natural, with or without a wire, sizes 2 1/2 inches to 7 inches long. And then moving into containers, must hold water or use a plastic liner, selected by shape, size, color, texture, etc. Expresses the theme or idea of an arrangement, adds to the design, harmonizes or complements the display area. Common materials, plastic, baskets, glazed, decorative containers, ceramic, paper mache, brass, and crystal. And pot covers made of preformed foil, plastic, or a woven basket with an attached liner for potted plants and plastic pots. So container shapes, shape determines the type of arrangement. Decorated containers may distract attention from a floral design. Smooth and clean line containers will draw attention to the arrangement itself. Container shapes, rectangular and bowl-shaped for horizontal arrangements, vases for vertical designs, and novelty containers only for special occasions such as birthday, baby. You can find a lot of different stuff out there. So container size is selected using the principles of scale and proportion. Tallest flowers, 1 1/2 to 2 times the height of the container. Size of finished arrangement relative to the settling where it will be placed. Design stability and harmony are created by the relationship of the size of the container to the arrangement. Container color, unity design principles. Container colors should harmonize with the flowers used in the floral design and the display area. So you want to make sure you are using colors that are either similar or complementary of each other. So contrast in the container, a color detracts attention from the flower arrangement itself, unless it is what you're meaning to do. Green, very common to match foliage. White, best used only with white flowers. Container textures should be compatible with flower choice. Smooth is great with roses. Some examples would be ceramic, crystal, or silver. And rough would be good with sunflowers or zinnia, and a great example would be baskets. So the bottom line here, the tools and mechanics used in constructing floral designs play a large part in creating a successful result. Learning about these design aids will improve the quality of your arrangements and give you confidence to try new ideas. Um, Floral design is a lot about experimentation unless you have a set guideline for what you have to do. It also lets you express yourself creatively. So make sure whenever you are doing these in class that you're taking some time to be a little bit creative and utilize some different materials. But that is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions at all, you can get in touch with me down here in the landscape design classroom. But I appreciate your time. Have a great day, folks.